Hello, 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 hello. God, sorry, I'm late. I'm really late. I'm in Kenya, bado. 4:42 p.m. That is around almost 1 a.m. in the morning in Nairobi. Hello. Hello. I'm waiting for people to come in. Let me just look for some music. God, I'll tell you this. It was really a challenge to try and get into YouTube and connect YouTube with Facebook. I managed to do that, but what happened next is I kept being booted out by my internet here. So I've just decided I will go live on Facebook, and I will save the contents and transfer them to YouTube later, as I try to figure out why YouTube is rejecting the Wi-Fi connection that I have right now. Hi. Karibu sana. My name is Marge Wanjiko. Marjorie is my full name. Wanjiko is my middle name. And of course, I have Bernard, which is my husband's name. So people call me Marge Bernard. I like being called Marge. It's easy. So I'll look for some music as I wait. I'm going to be very brief today. We are going to just, this is more or less an introductory video. It's an introductory video. Sorry, you have to forgive my little dogs on the other side. They can hear my voice. It's an introductory video into what is later on going to be something that I will be doing repeatedly. I will have some of my guests will be, say, my husband will be one of them, my children. When they're around, there'll be some of us. We'll take a lot of trips together. We'll share a lot of ideas together. A lot of information we'll have to share with you. We'll have very interesting guests also coming in. What else? And everything information. I see I have the first person. Please say hi. I think it's Abdul Karim, if I'm not wrong. Say hi if I'm right. Karibu sana. Karibu. Tag a friend. Tell them to come in. This is going to be a very interesting platform. One, I hate politics. I don't do politics, and I don't do religion. So that's one thing you won't find with me. I'm not going to have politics going around, and I'm not going to have a religion. So whose religion is better than the other, you'll never hear it from me. But of course, if we have like a guest who is spiritual and they want to come and probably share a platform on a Sunday, or, you know, they're more than welcome to do that. But in the meantime, I am just going to look for something to play as I wait for people. I am so sorry because I came in really, it's all my fault. I had problems with the internet connection. But I am going to wait for a few people to come in. This is more or less a 10-minute video, or 15. Leave it. Take it or leave it. Elizabeth Wairimo, Karibu, how are you, sweetheart? I am so sorry I came. I was caught up. I had internet issues. And then I had a problem of trying to join Facebook and YouTube. It kept bumping off the YouTube. So what I decided to do, because I knew that I had this date with you, was to get into Facebook. I will, whatever I put in here, whatever the recording we have here, I'll transfer it to YouTube later. So let's give it another maybe 5 minutes or 3 minutes, depending on time. And we can start. If you have any questions, go ahead, shoot them. I will be very happy to try and answer them. Again, my name is Marge Wanjiko. Mashonimo Mareto Makwa, hizo ndio jina zangu, alafu ya kuongezea mzee Bernard. So I love being called Marge. My full names are Marjorie. Just recently I started using my husband's name, so you'll notice that I have included Bernard in my names. For the longest time, I only went by my two names. That was Marge Wanjiko, right? So, right. If you have any questions, tell me, what time is it there? Who is watching with me? Who is here with me, burning the midnight oil? Who's here with me burning the midnight oil? What time is it in Nairobi? I think probably almost 1 a.m. And if you're watching this, I am so happy and grateful because I know how late it is. It is very, very late. All right, I see we have someone. You want to wave? Tell us where you're watching us from if you can, if you're not shy. If you're not shy. As I play one of my, and I have no rights to this music, by the way, but I just love the song. And this fellow happens to be from my home county, Embu, and his song, this is Dick Munyonyi we're talking about, his song Firirinda, I just love it. And he passed away, I believe probably he was being laid to rest today, but he passed away, should have been around the new year. May he rest in peace. So I'm going to go probably straight out to what everybody has been waiting for to know. Hi Ma, just about to sleep. I know, sweetheart, I am super sorry. I am super sorry. I had, like I said, technical issues, but this is going to just be very brief so that I can, after this video, kind of figure out what is happening with my internet and YouTube, why they're not syncing, you know. But it's going to be very brief. I'm introducing myself to you people. You see me for me, no makeup, no wigs, no nothing. That's just me. Marge is my name. I'm mother of two. I'm married and a daughter and a sibling. I would want to say that. And yeah, and I'm a people person, and here I am. I want to walk this journey with you. I recently had surgery. So I'm kind of recovering. I'm a little bit, I have a little bit of a disconnect, let me put it that way. But we will get through this together. Some of the things I want to discuss is, like, we have had, I have quite a bit of people who follow me on Facebook. And every time I get into my inbox, I'm asked a lot of questions. Marge, how can I do this? How can I get a visa to come to the US? How can I get a student visa for my child to come to the US? How can I get a job, say, in Dubai, where I lived for so long and I worked there for Emirates Airlines? Or how can, you know, all those how can I? And I decided maybe it would be easier for me to just have sessions where I discuss this, you know, to an audience, instead of every time going to my inbox and typing in. It's tiring. It's tiring every time you have to kind of repetitively just go there and say, this is how you do it. These are the links. Do this. So this is a platform where I will share everything that I know, and what I don't know, I will try and research. And if I'm lucky enough, I will bring in 1 or 2 people who have walked that journey and who are willing to share information and are not, you know, the people who kind of are very protective about information, because they don't want you to get to where they are. That's a lot of nonsense to me. Me, I'm an open book. If I did it this way, I will try and tell you I made it this way. I tried it this way and I managed. However, remember, I did it 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I'm 53, so whatever I'm telling you that I did probably in 2009 or 1999, some of you guys were not born, right? So I might have stale information, but because of that, yes, I do have the information, but it is stale information. So I will not give you stale information. Instead, I will go and research the information and then reach out to you at a later date, maybe inbox, or present the same topic as a part 2. Can you hear me? Is the recording clear? Because I have no idea. If I had someone else next to me with their page open, maybe they'll tell me about the sound. I might just be talking and you can't hear me. Can you hear me? Just let me know before I proceed. Let me know if you can hear me. Just say yes. Can I be heard? Am I being heard nicely, loud and clear? Let me know. Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, yes, thank you. That was scary. I was like, oh my God, I've just been talking alone for a very, very long time. Thank you. Loud and clear, perfect. So this is what I was saying. I have had all these people who reach out to me, send me text messages, messenger, use a lot of messenger, and I respond. I try so hard to respond to everybody. What I did 20 years ago, yes, I made it 20 years ago. I managed to do that 20 years ago. But 20 years ago is not 2024. Things have been done definitely differently. So what I'll do is I will guide you about how I went about it, or how my children went about it. Hi, Tabs. Good to see you. And on top of that, I will research. I will not mislead you. This is not that platform that is there to mislead anybody. I will try as much as possible. I'm human, so I fall short. I don't intend to lie to anybody. I don't intend to solicit for money here at all. Okay, I work a full-time job with a very big corporate firm that is worldwide. We also have it in Kenya. So I am not even here to solicit for money. But we're going to use this platform for good. For good. We're going to help each other, give each other knowledge, give each other ideas, grow together. I'm 53, a mother of too many of you right there. I don't think, I might not look 53 for some people who send me those inboxes that I see, and I really do not like them. But I'm 53, mutumia mugima munyaru muhiku nyinawado, and brought up from down there. Mimi sikuzaliwa ati nikakuwa, nilikuja tu nikafika hapa niko. Mimi ni demu wa Jerry. I've always told people openly, msichana wa Jericho, like any other Islando child, ama mtoto wa single mom. Kwa hivyo I understand that. Later I became a single mom myself after a nasty divorce. But that's a story for another day. I remarried it's going to be 3 years this March. But I had my children all the way until they were adults before I even met my husband. Actually, he met me when my son was just going to graduate with his bachelor's in aeronautical science. So, and my daughter is Daktari, and she has her doctorate also, her PhD in medicine. So, and your whole route ya kukua demu wa mtaa, alafu ukarudi ukaolewa, ikaharibika, kikaumana ama ukarambwa, what you guys call it. I've passed through all that, and that is one of the reasons why I feel that I have a lot of people, even single moms, who reach out to me kwa inbox, and I try malinaeza na ficha kakoini hivi ninamrushia, because muwanga na empathy kubwa sana na watoto na wamama. Forgive me kama wewe ni mwanaume, usifikirie like I'm a sexist, like sifikiria bari wanaume. Niko na bwana, and most importantly niko na son yangu who I loved, like watoto wangu ndio maisha yangu. Okay, so nikisema I have a very soft spot for women and children. I'm not sidelining the guys. It's just that I relate very well na wamama na watoto, and especially single parents, because hiyo ni njia mimi mwenyewe nimepita, right? Na hiyo njia si nyepesi. It's not easy. It's the most difficult road, or route as we call it here, that anyone would pass through. And especially ukiwa you're being hunted from everywhere, matusi you know. I've done it, been there. God is good. Wale walisema walichoka because wakiniona wanaona kazi ya Mungu. Mimi ni mkono ya Mungu ndio imenifikisha hapo niko. Si mtu, si binadamu. Hakuna binadamu amenishikilia. In fact, ni wengi sana walikuwa nangoja kuona nikianguka. But Mungu, because we only have one God, na yeye Mungu alikuwa akijua. Na mimi, juu na mimi nilikuwa I'd given my all to my God. Nikamwambia, ndabeba mtoto moja hapa na mwingine hapa. When I'm sinking, God, let them not sink with me. And that's what I did for a long time. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about possibilities of people kukuja hapa hivi. Si vile watu wanapitia Mexico ama kule kwingine. The right way kufika hapa in the United States. The right way kwenda, say, UK. We'll get somebody in the UK who knows that. I don't. The right way to go to, say, Australia. I have 1 or 3 people in Australia that I know. Maybe they'll tell us how. You know, so the right way to go to, say, Dubai. I lived there for so many years. Like I said, I work for Emirates Airlines, and I have an idea of how it goes there those years, because nitoka huko tena zamani, but najua, at least najua nimeandikisha watu kadhaa, Ski Dubai, Chelsea Hotel and Sheikh Zayed Road, Emirates holidays, you know. So I know and I have an idea of how things are done. Maybe long time ago, but nitafanya research and I'll be up to date. And I will encourage everybody who is going to watch this video and who has plans, ama ana hiyo tumaini ya kutaka kuishi in a foreign land. The first thing we have to be honest about, tuambiane ukweli, lazima usome. Tuambiane tu ukweli. Mimi sitawadanganya. Lazima usome. Ndio usucceed hizi nchi za huku. Lazima usome. Mimi I'm 53 na bado mimi usoma mpaka wa leo. Hapo ndio niingia corporate America. It's not been a joke. Nimesoma na bado mimi usoma na bado naendelea kusoma. Na unasikia mimi niko na watoto wazima washa graduate wako na madegree zao na makazi zao, you know, but bado ninasoma. So tuambiane ukweli, ndio ukuje huku lazima ukubali kusoma. Iko wale watu wameniambia, nili drop out premo. Nimesikia educational system ya Kenya imebadilishwa. So I don't know, sijui nasikia kuna junior secondary sasa, alafu sijui I don't know how it's happened. It sounds like this is during my mom's time when they were saying you could graduate at Form 2 or push it up to Form 4, whichever. It sounds like we've gone back there. I'm not so sure about it. Maybe we'll get an educator who will, the Kenya system will kind of bring us up to speed at some point. But what I'm saying is, kama haukumaliza hiyo premo, na sasa unataka kukuja place kama hii, kitu ya kwanza watakuuliza certificate yako ya Form 4. Okay? Kama una hiyo certificate ya Form 4, hata ukafanya green card mpaka wapi, lottery, utashinda ndio green card. Lakini kama huwezi kuproduce hiyo certificate ya Form 4, huwezi ingia hii nchi. That's what I'm trying to say. So in other words, I have 1 or 2 people that mimi mwenyewe nimejitolea nitawalipia kwa kuwe private candidates wafanye hiyo Form 4 ndio wapate hiyo certificate. Jo wako na hiyo dream ya kutaka kukuja huku. We will try, me as a person and many of the friends that we'll have, we will try as much as we can kuchukua huyo moja amalize hiyo mtihani, akifanya green card yake apite, tutajua vile tutafanya. Lakini we are going to try. We can't promise. I'm not promising. I'm a person stand alone like this. I can't do it all on my own. Another thing is the things that you come to do in the US. There are so many things that you can come and do in the US. We will get into that at a later video once I am able to, you know, figure out the right time to come in, once I'm able to figure out the technical hitch I had with my internet and YouTube. And thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel also. I've seen a lot of volume. I have a lot of credit to give to one young man that will be one of our guests here. I know he's gone to sleep because he's a church, what do you call them? They lead the morning service. Wale wanakuanga wanaanza, you know, kuimbisha kanisani. So he cannot be around, but I have so much regard for him and I thank him for everything he's done. Volumes were low. Volumes are going to get high. It's very hard for a private person, as private citizen like myself, to just have a following. People don't really know me, and the people who know me are not your age, the majority of the age group on social media right now. So we will get to know each other. Mtanijua, I'm an open book. I will start with small things like family. I have family. I want you to know me. I'll share that. I'm a lover of, first of all, my God, my family. That is my children, my husband, my mom, who's still there with us. And I have a big heart. I love people. I love friends. And at times, they want to use you. But, you know, those kind of relatives or friends that want to use you, 2024 is when I decided we're not going to do that. It's getting old. We won't do it. But wale tuko now who genuinely want to learn something or share something with us, with this group, the one in YouTube, we are going to walk this journey together. We're going to do a lot of trips around the US, you know, a lot of trips around the US. I want to show you where we live, where we are going for vacation. Like the other time we were on a cruise, and iko trip ya kurudi nyumbani, which is something that is going to be very interesting because we are thinking about it and we are working on it. Na tunaweka kila kitu kwa maombi juu si nguvu yetu kuweza kununua kitu nyumbani, lakini ni Mungu atatuonesha na ashatuonesha already. Na wale wanakuwa wamenitumia inboxes za I'd put out a list. I appreciate all that. Vitu zingine will remove from the list. So with that said, for the ones who want to be CNAs, I know I had that. There is something, I used to be a CNA. This is a CNA handbook. They send it to you because you have to renew your license. So they sent me this. This is for 2024. So there's something called continuing education for CNAs. I will tell you how to get to that. I'm no longer a CNA, so when they send me this now, and you know, because I used to be a CNA registered in Connecticut, and I was registered in Connecticut and Florida. I really don't have any use for this, but I'll keep it because it's information that someone might ask me, and I'll be happy to share how you get here and how you start getting into this kind of field, which to me pays a lot. And especially kama mimi vile nilikuwa single mom, kazi ya na nilikuwa nafanya, nikija huko nilienda kufanya na Delta Airlines, and nikiangalia kale kamshahara nilikuwa nalipwa na Delta Airlines, na niko na watoto, na niko na rent, na niko na gari, na niko na cell phone bills, na niko na chakula, nikaona hiyo haiwezi. The only way nilijua nitamanage huku na hizo responsibilities zote as a single parent was to become a CNA. Hey, watu wanasemanga, wanatukana nanga juu, oh, kwa US kazi yako ni kuosha watu, uko kwingine, pupu. Hii kazi, hii usidharau. Zile nyumba unaona zimekuja Kenya, zimekuwa magorofa. Watu wako US, hii ndio kazi wanafanya wengi. This is a gold mine. This is a gold mine. Usidharau mtu anaitwa CNA. Mimi imenisomeshia watoto, imeniwekea watoto hapo wako. Hii ni kazi ina pesa. Lakini lazima mtu weke maringo chini. We'll talk about that at that point. We will also maybe bring in people who have worked the same field, you know, who also decided they wanted to be something else, from a CNA to become a nurse, an LPN, from an LPN to become an RN. Wengine walianzia hapa CNA, and they are doctors. So wengine wale wako na hizi CNA licenses wanaishi kama kings and queens in Kenya. Okay? So tusije kudharau mtu ati matusi, isi platform ya matusi, in platform ya kuambiana ukweli. On that note, niko pia na website ninafungua. I've been very busy 8 times since I got my surgery, and this time I'm at home recovering. Nimekuwa na vitu mingi nafanya the same time. Ni kama octopus. Iko kitu nzuri inakuja before Valentine's Day 2024. Iyo ni ya wale wapenda nao. Wale wanatafuta mapenzi. Wale wanatafuta you know, ways of falling in love again. Umeumizwa, you know, you don't even trust anybody anymore. Ni vile ulifanywa. Trust me, there is hope. Mimi, I was battered as a wife to my ex. Okay? But what I'm kwambia nilikuwa nimesema, and I had said, sitaja kuolewa mimi tena. Alafu ikafika mahali niko na watoto wameanza kukua, and then my son kept poking me and ananiambia, "Mom, unajua I'm graduating university. Heri uanze kufikiria to start dating because mimi nikisha graduate utabaki na nani?" He kept that and he didn't stop. And then I decided, oh my God, what am I waiting for? Let me tell you, I am now going into 3 years of marriage. Okay? There is love. After all that, there is love. We are going to talk about that. I will tell you about my love story. And I will tell you one of the reasons why I am opening that page that is going to be the game changer in 2024. Watu wale hawana mabwana waonge na mimi tutapata. Na si maneno ya socialite. I'm not a socialite. I'm 53 years old. I've never been a socialite. I've never been a socialite. But wale wa vijana, even guys have been asking me, how much nitapataji mtu uko? Talk to me. Talk to me. We will get this done. This is 2024. Na kuolewa sio kila kitu. But companionship, as you grow old, I think it's bliss. Yeah? Watoto wakisha kwenda washakuwa, unakuwa empty nester. Unaanza kuishi ukiongeanga na mbwa na paka is not ideal. It's good to have somebody you can talk to. Kwa sababu one thing is, ukiwa peke yako, hauna companion. You could have everything else, lakini your companionship hauna. Vitu ni mbili. Either usink kwa dini, that it almost becomes like a cult to you. You're so into it. Or wewe ni mtu wa moshene, you want to know everything, who did, who said, "Hai, ametoka, amerudi," because you have nothing else. Ama wewe ni mtu wa sasa anajiringa kwa nini? Ati walifanya nini? Those are the three things that end up happening to people who have been alone, want to be alone, or cannot get someone. Tena hiyo roho chafu, hiyo kamati ya roho chafu hawezi kupata mtu mzuri. So we have to also speak the truth. Hiyo roho ya kuonea mtu wivu, we cannot all be the same. But mtu anataka to find karuvaru kake, ama ndio karuvaru kake kako na mtu mwingine huku, we will make that happen. And that is why by the end of this coming week, I will have the website up. I'm trying to do the final stages. We will usher that website live on this Facebook page and live on this YouTube channel. If at all I'm seen on YouTube, because I do not know what's happening with the internet connection. But like I said, we are going to connect it. It's going to happen. Ndio mimi huyo, nimejiintroduce. Please ask your friends to subscribe. Numbers have power. Numbers have power. In Facebook, numbers have power. In YouTube, numbers have power. Usikuwa unabaki nyuma and saying, "Oh my God, why didn't I subscribe?" Kumbe actually she was serious. She was coming in with goodies. Me, I love giving goodies. And when I tell you that I'm coming in with goodies, this is a YouTube channel you should be following. Na yangu si ya kusengenya, hakuna mtu tutasengenya, hakuna mtu tutavua, hakuna matusi itakuja hapa, because that's not how I do my stuff. Hakuna, you know, it will just be to enlighten each other, to grow, have suggestions. And if you want to participate, you have a story to share, please by all means reach out to me in my YouTube channel. On the YouTube channel, you'll find all the details there. And the YouTube channel is Marge Wanjiko wa Bernard, which are my names. And on Facebook, I'm Marjorie Wanjiko Bernard. You can inbox me if you have a story to share. And another thing I was saying about this website that I'm launching, if you want to be featured, please send me your full-length picture, at least one, and a half passport size, very visible, from, say, waist up. Try and be decent, because if I put that on the website, and I mean, for sure I'm not going to put anything that is not decent on the website. But if you want to be featured, just try and be decent so that I can use your picture. Just share your bio as well. The only thing I'll ask you, because I know that I have single mothers and single fathers, please do not include your children's pictures and send that to me. Don't send that to me, because I will just automatically reject that. The people working with me, the paid people that I am paying to set up some of these things, and especially the gallery and the portfolios and the bios, they are not going to take that. That is one of my policies, that we are not going to front children, because children are vulnerable, and we are not going to take that risk of exposing our young angels in what we are doing. This is all over 18, and that's how we're going to deal. That's how we're going to roll. And I will wish you God's blessings. I will try again and come back next week. This week, kesho on Sunday, maybe on Thursday or Friday, nitakuja mchana. I will come during the day, around maybe saa tatu Kenyan time. We're going to do that around saa tatu Kenyan time, and it's going to be more interesting because now I have broken that barrier. That ice is gone, so now you know me. Get to know me. Send me your bio if you want us to talk. You can reach me on Facebook. You can reach me, like I said, Marjorie Onjiko Bernard. Send me an inbox. I always read all my inboxes. I read everything. I do. Even if there are 50, I will. Maybe I will not respond, because maybe I read and I say, no, what the heck is this? Then that I won't respond. But if it's something that is along these lines we are talking right now, I will definitely respond. Okay? So have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed weekend. Tomorrow is Sunday, or today is Sunday in some places already. And a wonderful, blessed week ahead. Like, we are going to link up again, maybe on Friday. I will let you know. I'll put a schedule up so that we can link up. If you have any questions, then please shoot those questions over to me. I will also put up some interesting interviews I've had in the past, you know, or recordings that I've had in the past. I'm going to start sharing that. And I'll mention one. The first person who ever interviewed a Mungiki sect member, right now he's not. He's Bishop Maina Njenga, after he was released from prison, was me. I have that recording. I have never shared it. This time I'm going to share it on my platform. You need to listen to some things that this guy was saying then. And it's interesting. It's interesting how we look at people and see the worst in them. Okay? Listen to it. I'm going to upload it. I'm not going to tweak it or anything. It's going to be just the way it was when I did it 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago. Yeah. Actually, more than 10 years ago when I did that recording. I did it in 2010. 14 years ago, I interviewed Maina Njenga. I was the first person he ever accepted to do an interview with after he was released from prison in Kenya. So with that said, barikiweni. Good things are coming. Great interviews. Great people. We are going to have fun. I'm a fun person. I love fun. So we're going to share a lot of fun things. We're going to do travel. We're going to cook. We're going to interview different types of people. I'm going to share my story, you know. And I'm sure there are women who will want to share their story or listen to what I have to share. We're going to do it. All right? Keep it there. God bless you. Bye-bye.